From the New York Stock Exchange, my name is Kiana Danial. They call me Invest Diva, the go-to investing advisor who helps you make money the right way. I'm so excited today because it's Friday and time for our Q&A Friday show. And we have an awesome question from Leonor Dias, who wrote, "What do you perceive as the greatest barrier to entry for people wanting to learn about FX and becoming forex traders with no prior experience?" This is a very interesting question, Leonor, because it's important to understand what's stopping you from doing something in order to overcome that barrier and get things going. In my experience with my students, the greatest barriers have been fear of losing money and fear of not understanding forex trading. Would it be thinking it's way too complicated for them to learn, or not being able to outsmart the big traders, or even being scammed? And all of this comes back to lack of education, because not knowing is scary. Now, fear of losing money is the most fundamental barrier because it's all about money after all. We're all in it for the money, and nobody likes to lose their hard-earned cash. The important thing to remember is that the risk remains true with any kind of investing. Many Americans think that real estate is the best and safest place to invest their cash, but as it was wisely mentioned in a Washington Post article by Catherine Rambo, such investments are no less risky than trading the online markets, if not riskier. When you invest in real estate, you are putting a huge chunk of your money, and oftentimes that includes loans. If you're losing real estate, it's likely that you are done, my friend. But that doesn't prevent you from dreaming about becoming a homeowner, does it? Same can be said about trading FX. If you educate yourself the right way and become fully aware of your risk tolerance and appetite for profit, you can start a calculated and fearless FX trading journey. Now, another barrier is the horror stories you might have heard from people around you who gave their money to professional traders, all the so-called money managers who got their money and lost it. I was actually a victim of this many years ago before I got into trading myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was an overachieving college student on scholarship with a lot of sources of income on the side, and I was approached by a company from Friends Providence called Cambridge Capital, and yes, I'm naming names, who got me into giving them a little less than $100,000 over a period of time so they would trade it for me in mutual funds. And guess what? I never saw that money again, and I most likely never will. Sad face. But instead of focusing on the downside of trading, I decided to take control of my hard-earned money and learn to trade by myself. After all, no one cares about protecting your money more than you, right? So my recommendation is this: get yourself educated, get a mentor. Then start trading in demo accounts or put in very small amounts to get your feet wet. You know, you can start with only $50 in FX, right? Then take it to the next level. Trade with your friends and family or FX geeks like myself, and bounce back ideas. Not only you will learn a new valuable skill, expand your network and socialize, you will be surprised how diversifying your money in different markets can increase your wealth. Now, I would like to hear from you. What are the greatest boundaries that prevent you from trading Forex? Join the conversation on our Facebook page, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Google+ at Invest Diva. 25日、ニューヨーク証券取引所よりキアナ・ダニエルが今週の為替市場レポートをお伝えします。米ドルは下降局面にとどまっています。ユーロドルは新たな下降ウェッジを描いており、1.3